Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope you guys are having a good day. Today we're doing an install on G50Z. Actually, it's probably gonna be 2 day. Today is gonna be the breakdown day, and then tomorrow's gonna be the install day. But for you guys, it'll probably just be within like 10 short minutes. We are working on the hub bearing on the front part of the vehicle. I literally just finished completing the front end. The hood's propped up, so that's why there's a gap. Kind of just finished up cleaning the front end. Tried to go to a car meet, aka IFO, this previous weekend, but I had a wheel bearing issue. I know for a fact this is the issue. So, because it's a pretty old car, it's only a 2005 with about 160,000 miles on it. So there is honestly boundless of stuff that's about to go out. So bushings, fluid changes, whatever. If it breaks, I'll replace it. But I already got the wheel off, jack point, stuck my tire in the car. Next, we're gonna go over to the brake caliper, which we're gonna be removing. I believe those are 21s, if not 19s. There's one here and then one down there. All right, so it's actually a 7/8. I thought it was a 21. Or actually, it might be a 22, which is equivalent to a 7/8, which is. It's really nice if you're using a breaker bar. And if you don't have a breaker bar, what you can do is grab a big ratchet jack stand handle. You can stick that at the end of your tool, and then you can break it that way. I used to do that until I got the hand of one of these, which is super handy. So make sure you don't strip it and just go really slow. Stripping these things really suck. So as soon as those are loose, you should be able to get it by hand. So as it slowly comes out, when you get this off, just put it to the side. You can disconnect the whole brake assembly. Just take this off and then you should be able to remove it. But you're going to be making a mess, which is not really ideal right now. So I take that back. I totally forgot that this is all connected as one. So if you remove those two bolts, which hold the whole entire brake assembly, you're going to be removing everything at once. So your brake caliper will still be attached to the rotor. You can take it off right now and it'll all come out. So let me go ahead and do that for you guys. So I only took 2 bolts out. So if I go ahead and just take everything, all comes out at once. It's one way to do it, right? Not really the best idea to do it like that, but it worked. Grab yourself some handy dandy zip ties. That's my dog. Hey, come here. What's up? Good boy. Can I work real quick? Grab yourself some zip ties. And then zip tie your brake caliper onto something so that way you can come back to it later and get it attached. So there's 4 bolts behind the wheel hub, or on the wheel hub. There's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. They're on the back behind this brake caliper. You guys can see this. What you're gonna do is break all of them and then get it taken off, and as well as take off the ABS sensor as well. Cool, so those are off. Go ahead and just kind of lay this guy to the side. And then sometimes You may have to pry this guy off, or other times you can just pull it off. Tomorrow my part comes in, so hopefully I can just slap this guy on, replace it. Should be no biggie. Usually when it comes to these guys wearing out, it's best to replace both sides, because if one side goes out, more than likely the other side is going to go out, so it's best to just replace them both at the same time, and possibly the rear as well. But yeah, we'll get back to it tomorrow, probably in a few seconds for you guys, and then yeah, give me a second. Got the new one, brand new and shiny compared to 160,000 plus miles on the old one. So next, you got your new one already. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put your dust boot back on, make sure it goes the right way. The next is you're gonna get this guy and put it on. So, kind of have one hand right now, so let me readjust this. So another thing I am noticing is that my oil catch can is being anchored by this bracket, which I have yet to cut off because I've been so forgetful about it. It is pretty low to my tire. It's pretty close. So if this doesn't fix the issue, that might be another issue that it's causing some rubbing noises and some crazy noises. But yeah, it's all done. It's all put together. I'm gonna go for a test drive real quick. So let's see. I should initially feel it as soon as I pull out the driveway, honestly. We shouldn't take off the gloves. Yeah. Don't forget to put your e-brake down. Going for a test drive. Here we go. Of course, the sounds in this car is gonna sound alright. Didn't have to do any engine work. Okay, so I'm pulling off my driveway right now. This is where I heard the noise as soon as I left early morning, and then everything sounds good. Yeah, we fixed it. We fixed the issue. I thought I was hearing something, but I'm not. I'm hearing some rubbing though. I think that might be my brake, the dust shield that's hitting it. But I'm gonna swing around back home because I am hearing some grinding. So I fixed the issue. It's not grinding against that dust shield no more. So that's good. And then, remember how I was telling you about the shaking? Where it goes side to side possibly, and then up and down? It's gone. So I guess I have a good tie rod. And I fixed my oil hub bearing. Good. And then there's no noise, so that's perfect. Another thing, so yeah, let's go over the breakdown. To diagnose a bad wheel hub bearing, side to side shaking of your wheel. So obviously you're gonna have to jack your car up and get some space underneath. So check if there's any play in up and down motion. I believe if it's side to side, it's going to be your tie rod or some other bushing of your suspension system. And if it's also going side to side and up and down, wheel hub bearing. Of course, wheel hub bearing if there's noises abnormally, and then uncomfortable vibrations in the vehicle while you're driving and braking and stuff like that. So yeah, things to point out for that. Another thing, when you're doing your wheel hub bearing, replace your brakes. You might as well. I didn't. I'm going to later, and I didn't buy the parts, so I am lucky enough to take this wheel off, take my brakes system apart again and then replace my brakes and possibly my rotors too, because they're kind of all beaten up and rusted. So I'm one of the lucky ones after telling you guys to replace it and I didn't. But hope you guys are enjoying your day. Thanks for watching again. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.